PMAC Movies, back baby, for a brand new PMAC Movies haul video. Gonna be kind of a short one here. I think this is the only stuff I've got since the last haul video I did. There's a few things I got from Walmart that I can show here too. So, this is mostly going to be my first Rarewaves order, which I actually ordered from them again. So I'll be getting some more stuff trickling in here probably this upcoming week. We'll see. But there was a main item that I found out was a good deal through Rarewaves, and then I kind of looked through their budget stuff and found a bunch of other stuff I was interested in. So let's take a look. So before I get into this, you can take a look in the description section for ways to help out the channel, including thumbs upping the videos, leaving some feedback. That's what kind of brings me back to making these videos. Really appreciate all the people who do leave comments, but it's a very, very tiny percentage. So if you appreciate the time that I put into making these videos, I'd appreciate if you'd go ahead and leave some feedback and hit the thumbs up to get some interaction on these videos. So the main thing that I snagged up, which is probably still the best price you can get it from, is Rarewaves. This ended up being $32, and it is Carlito's Way 4K from Arrow Video. Universal put this out on 4K, which I would have been fine with. I just never bought it. I was kind of waiting for it to go down to $10 on Groove, which never happened. And I decided, when Arrow puts out a limited edition of a pretty mainstream title, which I would say this is, it's going to sell out. So I got the UK version of it. It was the best price I could get it for. And got it for a solid price. Although still, I mean, to me, expensive for one movie. But as far as the edition, it's a nice edition. And it's actually interesting because a lot of times Arrow, when they release these, unless you get the Steelbook version, you're only getting either the 4K or the Blu-ray. You're not getting like the combo. It appears that this has the 4K and Blu-ray feature film, plus extra features. So we'll take a look at this. Just got this today, actually. Just received it today. And actually, the orders were in pretty good shape. There was just one out of this that has a really cracked case, so we'll take a look. But this one was mint condition as far as I could tell. So we got that. We got some cards in here. And then we got the 4K and the Blu-ray. Let's see what else is in here. This is a poster. And the book that comes with it, little booklet. Actually, pretty thick booklet. And that is everything in that Carlito's Way set. So let's move on here to the next items I got. I did get a few TV shows, which I'm trying to not really get, but I thought these deals were pretty darn good, especially this one. This is seasons 1 and 2 of Poldark on Blu-ray. This was only $4 for this. This is over 1,000 minutes. I have watched part of this through Amazon Prime Video. It's a pretty good show. So to be able to get the first 2 seasons of it for $4, I thought was a great price. Now the issue is this is the one that was damaged. The case is very cracked. You can see the crack here. And down here it's just like hanging a little bit. It's totally cracked through there. So right now it's holding up, but it's cracked quite badly. You can see it down on the bottom there too. It goes through the whole thing. So that was the only damage that I saw, and they didn't really pack the orders that great, quite honestly. Like the boxes had both been like pressed in, but that was the only damage. Let's take a look at the other seasons, which I also received these today. Haven't opened them yet. We got a show that I watched a portion of on Netflix, Travelers, Season 1. This is put out by Dazzler Media. In the UK, it did not get... This is the UK. I think it has an Australian release. It did not get a US release. And I don't think that this actually got a third season in the UK, which may very well be why it's so cheap. But some of this Dazzler Media stuff is definitely quite affordable. So we got a 3-disc set there. Seemed like a pretty interesting show, like a sci-fi. And then we got Season 2, also Dazzler Media. Like I said, I don't think they ended up putting out Season 3, because there are 3 seasons of this, and I don't think Dazzler Media put out the 3rd. Alright, so there's... You do have to be careful with these TV seasons, because sometimes you'll get 2 of the same disc. But that looks good. And is this all the movies I got from them? Probably. So I got the movies for a variety of reasons. Either they don't have a US release, the US release is more than I wanted to pay, or the US release is out of print. So first we got Scott Atkins. I like to get his movies on Blu-ray. In Avengement. I do have this on DVD. I think I got it from Hamilton Book for probably around the price I paid for this, which was $5, which, by the way, part of the reason I got the 2 Travelers seasons is because they were only $5 each. I thought that was a pretty solid deal. The 3rd season's the issue there, because if you can't have the whole series, it's kind of pointless, but... there's probably ways to get it. I think, you know, the Australian one, or getting a DVD of it somewhere or something. But as far as Avengement, it sounds like the picture and audio quality is pretty solid on this. No special features, which I wouldn't watch anyway. This is also a Dazzler Media one. So, like, if somebody lives in the UK, I'm thinking that they could get these Dazzler Media releases very, very affordably. If they're affordable for us here in the US. Like I said, this was 5 bones. Disc looks good. This actually sounds like a good movie, possibly one of Scott Adkins' better movies, so I was glad to be able to get that for a very good price. Let's see. So that one doesn't have a US release. This one, I believe the US release is out of print. It is Nicole Kidman in Destroyer here on Blu-ray. This actually has a digital code. So yeah, this I looked this up and it looked like it was pretty expensive here. A lot of this stuff is, I suspect, Region B only. I do have a Region Free player upstairs and downstairs. I have 2 of them. So... I mean, Carlito's Way, I think, is region free because that got a U.S. release also. But these like Avengement from these Dazzler Media ones, I suspect are only going to work in region B or region free players. Poldark probably the same, and Destroyer probably the same. So that was $6. This one was $4. I believe this one is region free. It's Warner Brothers, which I think their stuff's all region free. And Hamilton Book actually sold this for $5. I got it $1 cheaper, $4, and no tax. So a little bit more than $1 cheaper because Hamilton Book would charge tax. It is Witches. I actually wanted this from Hamilton Book. I didn't want... When this was up there wasn't really a whole lot of other things that I wanted, so it ended up selling out. So I was glad that I looked and found it on Rarewaves for very, very affordable, only $4. With the Slippy, I think that, you know, the movie's not supposed to really be that great, but it's definitely one that I was interested in getting nonetheless. Another $4 one, which I believe the Blu-ray appeared to be out of print. Like, it looked like it was pretty expensive. It is Shanghai here on Blu-ray. I'm wondering, let's see here. This has some of the same stuff on. I suspect this is region B locked. Yeah, this isn't a Warner Brothers, so I suspect this is region B locked. Shanghai, $4. Sounded pretty good. Gets pretty mediocre reviews, but I thought it looked pretty good. I believe this one was $5. It is The Fifth Estate here on Blu-ray. I do have the DVD of this also. I think this could be region free, and I think I was looking at this and it looked like it's actually an Australian release. Looks like it's got Russian audio on it as one of the options. I mean, it's got English also. Interesting. I don't see where it says that it's region B, so I'm gonna have to check that out and see. There's actually a couple versions of this on there. So one was probably the UK and one was the Australian. I probably should have looked into them more because I think they were the same price, and I just decided to get the one with the digital copy. Yeah, this was like $5. A movie that I was interested in is like, it's over double that if you get it here. It's never gone cheap here. And then the last one of the Rarewaves order is one. I got the DVD of this for, $1 or $1.25 at Dollar Tree. I did decide to go ahead and get the Blu-ray for $6, as I like sci-fi stuff. It is Archive here. This is another one that Dazzler put out. It looks like it's a Universal movie, and Dazzler put it out in the UK. Starring Theo James from the Divergent movies. Let's open this baby up. Looks like Dazzler might be kind of like a, I don't know if I want to say a Mill Creek type. Their discs are beautifully shiny and no scratches. You get so many scratch discs nowadays. It seems like from the UK, though, you rarely get anything scratched from the UK, so, which makes it interesting as far as where are their discs being made, because a lot of the US ones seem to be made in Mexico, and the scratch disc problem is huge, whereas these UK ones, you very rarely, I don't even remember seeing a UK Blu-ray with scratches. They seem to be beautifully pristine every time. But anyway, that was that order. Moving on to Walmart. These are all ones that I have not opened. I'm not 100% sure I want to keep them. Walmart's return policy on movies appears to be 30 days, so I am going to have to make a decision here. But they only have one copy of the Steelbooks that they've been getting in, some new ones for like their new setup. One of them being the Carrie Scream Factory Steelbook. This has the 4K and the Blu-ray disc. And then the tricky part is, first of all, if I open this up and it's got scratched discs, which the odds of one of these discs being scratched is probably, I would say, about 75% that one of them at least is going to be scratched out of this. So then it's a matter of how bad is it, and then is Walmart going to be like, you're not going to be able to get a replacement from Walmart, so then you're going to have to deal with trying to return it and then possibly giving you a hard time about it. There's also the issue is if when you take the plastic wrap off and the paper and stuff, is the Steelbook going to be dented? So there's a lot of things. It was $20. It's not like they were giving it away. It's a pretty good price for it, though. I have Carrie on like the original Blu-ray, and I like the movie, but I paid probably $1.23 or whatever for the Blu-ray. Do I need the $20 Steelbook, 4K Steelbook? I don't know, but they only had one copy, so I kind of, if I was interested in it, I was going to have to get it or it was going to be gone. And then the other one, I do already have this on 4K. I believe this Steelbook is not necessarily easy to find, so I decided to go ahead and grab the Backdraft Steelbook. I've never seen this movie. I think I tried watching the 4K once, but I just wasn't into it. Possibly had to go somewhere or something, so I didn't finish it. So there's that. And then some anime. Charmy had brought up being interested in My Hero Academia probably years ago, you know, a couple years or whatever, but it was just too expensive to get. But Walmart has these sets where it's pretty reasonable. So we got My Hero Academia, the season 1 and 2 Walmart exclusive with these combined, and then they also have the season 3 and 4. There are more seasons of this show, so it's possible that they do like a 5 and 6. They do some other, I think there might be 6 seasons. I'm not 100% sure. But these were like 32 or 33 bucks each, which I think is a really good deal, because if you look into these individually, you'd be pretty hard pressed to get one of the seasons for less than 20 bucks. I think I've seen the first season for 20 bucks before during a sale. I don't know that I've seen any of the other ones drop down to 20 bucks. So to be able to get 2 seasons of it for 32, 33 bucks. So let's just say 65 bucks for 4 seasons. That's pretty good comparatively. I haven't opened those yet because, again, not sure if I'm going to keep those or not. I've been buying kind of too much lately. So I think that's everything here, folks. Let me know your thoughts on what I snagged up here from Rarewaves and Walmart. Let me know what you've snagged up recently, including, do you shop on Rarewaves? Have you seen some of these deals at Walmart? Let me know in the comments, and we will see you next time, baby, on PMAC Movies.